Hey guys, it's Eric. So I want to give you a quick update how I've been working from home sober and adding a little bit of my autistic side right now in these videos, rocking back and forth. This is something I've done since I was 2 years old, and I'll talk about that more. But working from home has been, hasn't been a challenge to stay sober. I know I've done a lot of videos on sobriety. In fact, it's one of the number one things I'm most passionate about is helping people stay sober. The last time I drank, or I should actually say the last relapse I had, was December of 2013, which was exactly the same month that I started a home business. Now, I've always wanted to make money ever since I was a little boy. I wanted to be a rock and roll drummer celebrity when I was growing up, then great American writer. None of that happened because alcohol wiped away those dreams. So when I finally got sober, when I was about 38, I would say, I had a couple 2-day relapses after that. It was like 2008 that I finally just got sober. It was really bad. I was a rock bottom kind of guy. The only reason why I wasn't homeless was because my rent was only $150 a month, because I lived in a converted school bus on my parents' commercial property. They sold the property, but the new landlord was cool with me living there. I was kind of like grandfathered into the property deal, so to speak. So yeah, I mean, it was crazy. But anyways, I finally got sober, and I had those old dreams of making a lot of money and doing something with my life. And I really wanted to do something with my life. For one, to prove my dad wrong, because, the most hurtful thing he ever called me was a bum when I was 18. He kicked me out, and I came back like 3 months later because living on the streets was hard. And I was just like, come on, let me back in. And he's like, no, we don't harbor bumps here. And so I really wanted to prove to my dad that I was going to do something with my life. And I also I just like money. I think there is a certain amount of happiness that you can have with money. I mean, right now, today, I can go to the store or go anywhere and drop, 400, 500, 2,000, and it doesn't even faze me. I've been poor for most of my life. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being cocky right now. I'm just saying that, when you've been poor for 27 years of your adult life, flipping burgers for $11 an hour, always hungover at work, it gets old, So now that the money is coming in, I'm like, okay, this is the way life should be. There's ease around money, and even scientists have said that, up to a certain point of income is like the happy zone. And it used to be like 80,000 a year was the happy zone, but with inflation, I'm sure it's like 120,000 or more now. Leave a comment if you agree. How much do you make? Does it matter? But so working from home sober, let's just say that when I had my last relapse 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago, I didn't want to revisit that world. I had enough sobriety that when I did relapse, I was like, no, I don't want to revisit this world. Because when I got drunk, I vomited all over the floor. I drunk tweeted on Twitter. I tried calling old friends that I said I didn't want to speak with ever again. Here I am, desperate, trying to call friends, drunk dialing. And it was just pathetic. I listened to, Korn really loud in my bus, and I was just like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to this. So I focused all my energy on internet marketing, and I got all this productive energy back. So the first thing I did was I created a music album I played all the instruments. It absolutely sucked. That was before I was a born again, so it was still kind of dark. Second year, I wrote a memoir called The Drunk, and it's still on Amazon today under Eric Christian. And that was before I got saved, so that was dark and perverted. And that didn't make any money. I mean, I made like $40 a month, and I was tweeting it every single day to like 80,000 followers and really busting my butt on Twitter. And it didn't really do anything. 2013, I did affiliate marketing. I joined a marketplace called ClickBank and actually made like my first $2,000 because my product that I chose was in alignment with my Twitter followers because they were all ebook writers. So I sold something that could help them spy on their competition. And then finally, 2014, network marketing. And the reason why I chose network marketing is because I saw that leaders were making over $100,000 a month. And I was like, how in the heck is this possible? Some of them were high school dropouts. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to study this like it's a new business, a new profession. And I watched training 2 hours a night, and I took notes, and I started doing my own videos on YouTube because I saw a lot of leaders were doing their own videos. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be a network marketing trainer, and I'm going to do videos. But I didn't have any experience and I didn't have any success yet, but I just kept going and I kept going. And since I liked writing, I started a network marketing blog, and it was really hard. I had to go back to a job like 4 different times. Like I'd start getting some money online, and then it would be less the next month, and I'd have to go back and get a job. And it was really hard. Credit cards were coming after me. Got subpoenaed. The brakes went out on our car, and I was crying. It was a really hard time when we were living in Buda, Texas. Still had the school bus, and then finally, network marketing took off, and we sold the bus, and we actually moved into a house together. And for me, living in a school bus for 20 years, moving into a house was actually like my first rite of passage to becoming an adult. I actually, I grew up a lot that year, moving into a house in the middle of nowhere. Had to protect Misha and, pay the bills and all that stuff. So ever since then, the more you learn, the more you can earn. So right now, like I said, I'm making last year I made 170,000 last year. This year is going to be more. And so why am I still sober? Well, because I'm still focused on now today as an internet marketer, I have matured. And so instead of just aggressively spamming my links all over the internet like I used to when I was brand new in internet marketing, now I genuinely want to help people. Like my greatest ambition is to not only help people get sober, but it's to help them find God again, and it's to help them make money, because so many people are struggling. I mean, if you're drinking still and you're working 2 or 3 jobs, I worked in restaurants. There's a lot of drinking in the restaurant industry. And we were I was drinking at work. I was hiding beer bottles in the walk-in, or actually in the reach-in on the line. So I'd be like cooking, and I would just bend down and drink. And the owner of the restaurant was like, "Man, you smell like a brewery," because she didn't know I was slamming beer right then and there. She thought I was just hungover, and the fumes were coming out of me, but that's not true. I was actually getting drunk at work, drinking and driving. Just my clothes were dirty, and some nights I got so drunk I was pissing my pants or my bed. It got to the point where I wasn't even making the sheets on my bed anymore because I was just passing out and pissing my bed. That's how bad it was. So when I got sober, I felt like I was saved. I feel like God saved me. And then 2016, the Holy Spirit came in and rocked my world and gave me this unconditional love that I've never experienced before. So if you want Jesus, if you want to connect with Jesus again, I'll leave a prayer under this video. I'll also leave a link to my home business. I really want you to sign up and see the power of network marketing. I know a lot of people are like, ew, this is a pyramid and all this stuff, but actually the industry has evolved quite a bit, and this company is a membership model. It's not even like network marketing. It's more like an Amazon Prime, where you just pay your $9.95 a month, and then you can go shopping for discounted products if you ever want to, but it's optional. You don't have to buy products, and they're like 80% less than other network marketing companies. That's why 1.4 million people have joined. So I stay sober by laser focusing on helping others and by creating content. Still today, content is king, doing videos. And the rocking, it's a coping mechanism. It's something to self-regulate. People with autism, they have to stim, some of them. Stimming can be anything from doing this with your fingers, or this, or rocking, or humming, or there's hundreds of stems. And so I've just been rocking since I was 2 years old because it's comforting, and then I listen to music. My whole life has been rocking and music, and now it's internet marketing and helping others, and developing my just becoming more of a complete man, a grown up. Besides the rocking, of course, rocking doesn't make me look grown up right now, but you know what I mean. I'm still sober, making great money, losing weight, and helping others either find God or stay sober or make money online. So leave a comment. I miss you guys. It's been a long time. I'll try to do more videos on this channel, and I'll probably be rocking. So I hope you're fine with it. And a lot of people have never even growing up rocking around my friends, they never mentioned it. It was just like me breathing. It was so, maybe it's my aura. It was so natural that they just never said anything. And I had a lot of great friends. I had even all my girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, they never, ever, no one ever said anything bad about my rocking. It was just something I did, and people are cool with it. So I hope you're cool with it, and subscribe if you're new, and God bless you. We'll keep doing these work from home sober videos. Maybe we can get you out of your horrible job or get you off a disability. I'm almost, with network marketing and my investments, I'm almost up to 20 grand a month, and I could easily get that up to 30 to 40 grand a month by next year. So subscribe and follow the journey, and God bless.